Hi, how's it going? I have only 56 minutes left, unfortunately, but this video should be about 20 minutes long, hopefully. So, earlier this month, in my Joker double review, I had mentioned that I'd be making a double movie vlog where I'd go see Joker 2 and Venom 3 on the same day. Why would I do that? Especially that I wasn't a fan of how Joker 2 had ended. Let me explain. Here's the explanation that I'm going to give you. That I could not give you my Joker review because I was running out of storage on that one. So about like between 2018 and 19, you know what, let's just say 2018 of October. I had a different mindset back then, but just around that time period, whenever I was getting excited for Venom to be releasing in theaters, I then saw a teaser, which was test footage for Joker, and I'm like, we're getting a Joker movie next year? And that got me pumped, because we get Venom in October 2018, then a year later we'd have Joker around October 2019. Basically, I was liking the idea that we were having these anti-hero, which is really villain solo movies, coming out in the month of October. Overall, I was making it like a huge deal for me at the time, as I was like 12, 13 years old between 2018 and 19. Now, years have passed, and you know, I am a change. Oop, my backpack almost fell down. I brought my backpack with me because it's got my blanket just to get me cozied up on the reclining seats, but also I have snacks inside. But still though. So yeah, it was like a big deal to me. I don't know how to properly explain it other than just say that I just like the fact that we were getting villain solo movies in the month of October between 2018 and 19. One being PG-13 that I was able to go see, while the other was rated R that I could not see until a year later. Yeah. But what's blowing my mind is the fact we had gotten Joker 2 and Venom 3 in the same month. What's also blowing my mind is that technically these two movies conclude the series, if you know how Joker 2 ends, along with Venom 3. Which, I may bring spoilers for both movies. Then again, you may not be interested in Joker 2, but for Venom 3, yeah, be aware of the spoilers that I'll bring up later on. Like, little me, 5 and 6 years ago, would be so happy to know that we had gotten Joker 2 and Venom 3 in the same month. And that's something I actually enjoy about October 2024, that we started the month with Joker 2, bad start I would say, and we ended off with Venom 3, save the best for last. Just overall, I like the fact that Joker 2 and Venom 3 were both released in the same month of the same year, as we had gotten Joker about October 2019 and Venom October 2018, so yeah, this video is going to be a bit of a personal vlog for me. Bless you! Sorry, a dude just sneezed out of their truck, but still though. So yeah, this is going to be a personal vlog for me that I wanted to make for myself. Kind of similar for the whole Transformers 1 movie vlog I had done for Transformers Hive Guy, except that's different. I made that for a Twitter user that's been tweeting non-stop to let everyone know go see Transformers 1. Me, I'm just making this for fun, because again, I like little me, like back around 2018 and 19, would be honestly happy to know that we had gotten Joker 2 and Venom 3 in the same month. So yeah, this is a fun video I'm just doing for myself. And technically, I owe y'all a movie vlog for Joker 2. I've already done one for Venom 3, which is out now, but anyway, so yeah, this is a double movie vlog for Joker FOLIE DEUX and Venom The Last Dance. And which movie am I seeing first? Oh, Joker 2, because I'm saving Venom 3 for last, as, yeah, I calculated the times and everything. Hopefully I should be able to get back home on the bus transfer. If not, then I'm gonna have to have my mom pick me up, or have an Uber. I don't know. But, I've been wanting to wear this shirt since I got it earlier this June, and that is... Oh, what is this? Oh, would you look at that. I bet you can tell why I'm wearing this shirt, which, last time you saw this was for my Spider-Man No Way Home movie vlog. Not the one I did 3 years ago that it was split into 2 parts, and sadly I had to cut out the audience reaction due to Sony Pictures copyright claiming my video. The other No Way Home vlog that I did for Spider Mondays earlier this June. So, yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I have to get that shirt for later this October. And I wish I was wearing this often. I figured I could have worn this at the beginning of October, and then wear it a lot for Venom 3, which sadly I already have enough Venom shirts to wear for The Last Dance. I didn't have any Joker shirts, so this could have done. But again, I really wish I wore this often for this month. But yeah, today's the only day I get to wear this, I guess. But just, yeah, this is something I like. Like, Venom 2018, Joker 2019. Well, not like the characters, but you get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, I don't know. Still, I just had to get this shirt for this month, and now I'm wearing it for this movie vlog, which I kind of want to make a thumbnail with this, but technically, I've already done one, which was this. This is the thumbnail I'm using for this movie vlog. And, yeah, I'm seeing Joker 2 around 12:30, which technically the movie starts around 1 o'clock, as it... Trailers are like 20 to 30 minutes long, but yeah, I should definitely head inside in a bit. But with that being said, welcome to the movie vlog, well, double movie vlog, where I go and watch Joker FOLIE and Venom The Last Dance in theaters on the same day. But no, seriously though, I seriously love this shirt, and just, like, again, little me would be so obsessed to know the fact that we had gotten Joker 2 and Venom 3 in October, so... yeah, but yeah, again, I wish I was wearing this shirt often. I don't know why I saved it for the last minute or something, but I got the shirt for a reason, and I'm wearing it for today as I go watch Joker 2 and Venom 3. Alright, that should be all. I'm now gonna head into the theater, and yeah, I shall let y'all... actually, hold on a sec, before I go in, as soon as I was getting my ticket, I'm seriously like the only one who's seeing Joker 2, and if I'm the only one in there, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Well, probably shouldn't have too much fun because I don't want to disturb the theater, even though I'm the only person in there. And why would I be disturbing the theater? Oh, because whoever is using the projector is gonna notice, what is this kid doing just running around the theater, just not sitting down? Good God. There's gotta be at least one more person joining me along, so who knows? We shall see, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna snap us into the theater room. Okay, now I'm... oh boy. I'm in the theater. Oh my God, my hair is... Now, I know Dad and Dee have said I don't have curly hair. Well, guess what? Mom told me that my hair is curly because I'm using some type of... okay, I don't like the fact it's curly. I don't... why? Just why? I don't want my hair looking like this. Jesus, but... anyways, I am in the theater room. I'm literally by myself.
Your next social event. Your next
what was that?
client presentation.
Nah, that was probably nothing. Anyways, yeah, I'm the only person in the theater because no one likes this movie. No one's interested in seeing Joker 2. Besides it being a musical, just it's down. You know what? I'll explain my thoughts again about Joker 2 right after the movie, but just yeah, I'm the only one in here. So this is probably gonna be fun. Just watching it by myself in here, which I don't mind. Oh God, I need to get hair gel because I don't like the fact my hair is curly. That's Dee's thing, not me. I'm gonna waste storage time to mess with my hair. Anyways, so yeah, with that being said, I'll see you all after I watch Joker 2. So peace. Actually, one more thing I want to say. So I would be wearing a Joker costume and a Venom costume, but there's a reason why I'm wearing this shirt, because there's no way I could have worn both costumes for both movies. So this shirt was gonna have to do, and I don't mind, because again, I do love this shirt. But anyways, that being said, I shall see you all after I watch Joker 2, so yeah, well, you can understand what I'm saying, because the theater is a little loud. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now, so I'll see you all in the next clip. Hey, I have that popcorn bucket. Alright, hopefully I don't get a copyright claim from Warner Brothers for showing footage of Joker 2 in the theater, as I know I'm not supposed to record in the theater, but technically I was the only person in the theater room, which I could not believe, because I figured at least one more person could have came in, but nope, I was the only person that was seated to rewatch Joker 2 in theaters for the third time, which I would have not seen this 3 times in theaters, just to be clear. But the reason I ended up seeing it 3 times was because I wanted to see it as early as possible when I heard there was IMAX screenings on the 30th of September, and yeah, I basically went to the early screening. Could have done a vlog, but didn't, for some reason, don't know why. Actually, no, I remember why. I did try to record a vlog of me going to see Joker 2 early, but unfortunately my mom couldn't send me the clips because she had storage issues as well. But yeah, I would have seen this twice in theaters if I had saw it opening night, and then I guess second time would have been today, which was October 28th, but it was 3 times. I guess that wasn't the plan, but oh well. Also, I did not get out of my seat throughout the entire movie, except for this part, as this is one of my favorite scenes from the movie, as it also happens to be one of my favorite songs from the movie. And I know not everyone enjoyed this because it was a musical, but I didn't mind it. And like I said, this was one of my favorite songs that was released from the movie, and I kept singing it after I came home from the theater. Also, I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim for this. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike, and I have no idea what the hell I am doing. I'm just acting like a total idiot at this point. So I'm just gonna shut up and just cut to the bit. Alright, so just got seen Joker 2, which, 3 times in theaters? Okay, a little bit much. I gotta say, I know I've already explained this in my movie review. Like, I was getting super hyped up for this, surprisingly, as I thought the first Joker movie was like, didn't care much for it, but the only thing that got me interested in it, that actually had me a bit excited, was they would bring in Harley Quinn, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm hooked on. Especially since Harley Quinn was played by Lady Gaga, but anyway, so, where do I begin? Quick thoughts, guys. I have a 340 showing for Venom: The Last Dance. So yeah, I know not many people have enjoyed this movie. Me, I wanted to enjoy it, and technically, I could say I still like it, just that the ending sucked. There's probably a few movies I enjoyed that had bad endings. I cannot recall one other than Troll Hunters Rise of the Titans, which, that's a little different. I'm a little mixed with that, because that ending kinda ruined the entire series. I'm definitely saving that for another video, but just, now, like I said, I could like this movie, and just forgive the ending, like, oh, yeah, I like Joker too, just, yeah, sure I had a bad ending, but I overall liked it, because, overall, I really was enjoying it, and if it weren't for the ending, I probably was gonna give this, like, an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. But I guess, like, the third act, where it's implied that the guards at Arkham had a great Arthur, which, just why? Why did that have to happen? I felt like that was completely unnecessary, but I guess that part is when it all started to go downhill for me, and just, like, sure, I was gonna be bummed out that, oh great, Joker and Harley broke up, but the ending, no, the nail in the coffin for me to have my rating go down a bit was just they killed off Arthur Fleck, and that's revealed that, oh, this guy wasn't the Joker. This other summit, which this time I have been paying attention, like, oh, I see him, I see you, like, I've been paying attention to this dude, where he's at throughout the movie, and just, yeah, no, basically it's implied that he's the real Joker. Basically, making Joker 1 and 2 a complete waste of time, as they were. I mean, technically these could be character studies on the character, but just, no, yeah, I can understand. I am seeing both sides on this. I can understand why many are hating it, mostly because it's a musical. Me, personally, that's what I enjoyed about Joker 2. I enjoyed at least most of the songs. Not every song hit, but I'd say at least 75% of the songs was doing it for me. I don't know how many songs there are exactly. I'll have to count how many I did like, and some that I'm like, that wasn't vibing. I would say there were probably at least 3 songs I was like not vibing with. Most of them I was definitely vibing, but overall, I was enjoying it as a musical, and everyone were like claiming, oh, it's not a musical. Don't believe them. It's a straight up musical. And when I think about it, this is probably the first comic book movie to ever be a musical. That's nice to know, but just like I said, I was overall enjoying the movie for what it was. It's both a musical and a court drama, which was interesting. And I have seen 3C Films' review, and I will agree with him on some points on, like, if he were to be a mastermind like how he is, he could have bought his freedom out, manipulating the system, everything. Just like, basically he was bringing up good points. Like, overall, I am seeing both sides and seeing good points. And I saw some tweets that had me appreciate the movie, like, okay, this is making me like it a little bit more, but at the end, overall, this is my personal opinion, like, yeah, I was enjoying it. It was just the ending that ruined it, and just, like I said, I could like it. I could like it, and just forgive the ending, but I guess that depends on the ending, and for this ending in particular, no. That's a no-go. That is a no-go for me. I do not. Good lordy, is there a train here? Anyways, as I was saying, I'm not a fan of the ending. That ending just ruined it for me. It left a poor taste in my mouth, and I could give it a very low rating, but since I liked it being a musical, and liked some of the musical elements in this movie, Do we seriously have a train here? Okay, back to topic. So like I said, I could give it a low rating, but since I enjoyed some of the musical songs, and my most favorite would probably have to go with The Joker Is Me, which I did record in the theater because I was the only person there who was going to give I was just walking around something. I don't know if I'm able to add that in there because, you know, WB could copyright claim this video. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike, but just, yeah, the musical, I enjoyed the musical stuff, so at the best I can give it is a 6 out of 10. That's all. But, yeah, maybe 3 times was unnecessary, as this is the last time I shall obviously see it in theaters, but probably the last time I watch it in a while. So it looks like I've said in my review, I'll only rewatch the Joker movies. Well, it was going to be Joker 1, but I might as well add Joker 2 into the mix. So the next time I watch both Joker movies will be on October 4th, since the first one came out on the 4th about 5 years ago, and yeah, the new one came out on the same day, which that was something I did like. The fact I liked how Joker 2 was released on the same day the first movie was released. But so for Joker 1, I'm not rewatching it because, you know, for my mental health. For here, it's a this is slightly different. It's not because it's not for the same reason I have for the first Joker. It's just because don't know how it holds up on rewatch or something, but just overall, basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm only gonna rewatch Joker 1 and 2 the next time it is October 4th. But it has to be on a Friday. So say for example October 4th of next year, yeah, no, I'm not rewatching both movies next year. It has to be on a Friday, since both movies were released on Fridays and everything, but just so yeah, basically the next time I shall revisit these 2 movies will probably be 2030. Technically I did show the calendar and the review, but just basically I think 2030 is when I shall revisit these movies. So yeah, I think I'm fine with that, because like, these aren't my favorite movies. I find some enjoyment out of them, but just yeah, I can understand why not many people have enjoyed it and why many people have enjoyed it. So I will agree with both sides of Joker 2, as this is a very decisive movie, as it's divided the fan base, I guess. But I will say this, the best scene out of Joker 2 was probably that courtroom scene where Joker was having a conversation with Gary Puddles. I felt like that was probably the best scene out of this entire movie for Joker 2. I have like 3 favorite sequences, but just that's all I shall say for Joker FOLIE. Now with that out of the way, I'm in the mood to watch Venom 3 for the 3rd and final time, as I've seen Venom 1 and 2 twice in theaters. This I've already seen twice in theaters, but I'm now about to watch it for the 3rd time, and I gotta say, it's been like it hasn't been a week, and I've been seeing so many TikTok ads. Actually, I'm gonna pull up this TikTok just to explain where am I gonna go with this on what I'm about to say.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting to see a lot of TikTok ads of Joker 2, because I figured everyone would be loving that movie. Boy, was I surprised that would be one of the most hated comic book movies of all time, or something like that. As I mean, technically it's a divided fan base. There are some folks that enjoy Joker 2, and some folks that hate it. I want to say I enjoyed it, but the ending kind of ruined it for me. Actually, not kind of, it ruined it for me entirely. So I knew I was gonna like Venom 3 a lot more, and now I'm seeing a crapload of ads of the movie's ending with the song Memories, which I will never listen to it the same way again after having to see Venom 3. Oh my god, I'm seeing so many to the point I just want to tear up. Because I did shed a tear at the end of the movie. I swear to God, I'm gonna start sobbing right now.
I am not kidding. I am gonna start bawling because, like, I know these movies aren't great, but I've enjoyed them. They're my guilty pleasures. I honestly love the Venom movies. Sure, they're not great, but just no. I've been a huge fan since 2018, and I'm honestly devastated that this is the last dance. So I'm seriously though, I'm gonna start crying, like sobbing tears, having to see so many TikTok ads of the movie's ending with the song Memories, which I am never gonna be able to listen. I can never listen to it the same way again, now having to see Venom 3. Like, I swear to God, if I see 2 or 3 videos of those on my For You page, I'm just gonna, like, immediately start crying. I was seriously about to cry last night as I was on my phone. I'm like, oh my God, I can't. This is killing me, man. But anyways, now on with Venom 3. Now that we've got Joker 2 off the list, it's time we watch Venom 3, as I saved that best for last. One last thing I'll say before I go. Like I mentioned earlier, I love the fact that we have gotten Joker 2 and Venom 3 in the same month. We started October with Joker 2, and we're ending it off with Venom 3, so... Anyway, so yeah, that's all I shall say. Now, it's time to watch Venom: The Last Dance. Okay, I'm gonna cause storage for this, because one more thing I forgot to mention. Two things. One, I totally forgot that this movie's gonna be on digital tomorrow, as this movie was released, like, 4 weeks ago. As for another thing, this just has to, like, my experience with Joker 2 shall be interesting. I could do a whole video talk about my experience with Joker 2, but I'll probably save that for when I do a live stream talk about all movies I've seen in 2024, and that would be movies that were released in 2024, not every single movie I've seen this year, but no. So yeah, the first movie made $1 billion. It was a major success. With Joker 2 coming out, I figured, okay, this might make $1 billion again or something. Boy, was I wrong, because never did I thought people would end up hating Joker 2, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I could not believe it. What's also crazy is that this movie had bombed. It bombed badly. It did worse than Morbius. I'm like, oh my god, this is a sequel to $1 billion movie. How the hell did they fumble this? I don't know. I mean, it's just blowing my mind how downhill this movie had went. Like, my god, it still blows my mind. Like, my experience with this movie, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I could go on talking about this, but just holy crap, this was unexpected. I did not expect this to happen for Joker 2. Alright, Sony's definitely going to want to take this video down for somebody showing this, but I just gotta talk about it. Can we just all admit that this entire dance sequence was peak? Sure, it was stupid that Venom was willing to risk everything just to be in his full form to dance, but this movie is titled The Last Dance. Might as well live up to the title of the movie and just have us one last dance between Venom and freaking Mrs. Chow. Like, you got to admit, this scene is peak. It's peak. All Venom movies are peak. Was it a waste of time for the second act? Yeah, sure, but who gives a flying flip? This movie is peak cinema! Howdy. So, I just got home from the theater. I meant to record, but my phone was at like 20%, so I wanted to charge it up. But anyways, with that being said, so yeah, I got up seeing Venom 3 for the 3rd time in theaters, and I gotta say, I'm a little conflicted on my rating, like, final rating of the movie. Now, just to be clear, I do overall enjoy this movie. I've enjoyed all 3 Venom movies, to the point I pretty much just love them. I've been a massive fan of Venom since, I guess Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 when he was introduced, but I have also, yeah, I got into this series like 6 years ago when the first Venom movie was released. But what is it I'm conflicted about for The Last Dance? Oh, my rating for the movie. I don't know whether to give it an 8 out of 10 or an 8.5 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I could give it a 10 out of 10 if I just did not give a shit about whoever went down the movie. That would be my nitpicks. But if there was a Venom movie I was going to give a 10 out of 10, it would have to be either the first or mainly the second one. The third one, I do have some nitpicks with. Because let's just say, there's just some stuff that I was like, that's a no-go. Like, for example, and spoilers, by the way, the symbiotes are done dirty a bit, but I'll explain all that in my spoiler review. I don't want to say too much, otherwise I wouldn't have much to say for my official movie review. But no, having to see it 3 times, no, I overall enjoy this movie. Sure, I have my nitpicks, and yeah, like I've mentioned, these movies aren't great, they could have been better, but hey, Venom 3 is a lot more better than Joker 2. Just, oh god, that ending, no, that ending was terrible. This ending I prefer, even though it's very, very sad. Oh god, like earlier today at 3 a.m. in the morning, I was about ready to tear up having to see so many, like, I'm just on my For You page scrolling, and non-stop, I just see so many videos of the movie's ending, and I'm like, to the point, I just want to cry, because, again, I've been a fan of these movies since 2018, and I'm sad that it's all come to an end, like, goddamn, just, oh, I didn't tear up like I did when seeing it again. I wanted to tear up. I want to cry. I don't care. Like, crying is a good feeling, but just, oh, I know later, like, whenever I'm on TikTok, and if I just decide to lose it, I'm gonna lose it and just start crying. Just, oh, God, technically Venom is not dead, okay, because the second post-credit scene, I know that could be a waste of time, but there's something off about that post-credit scene. I don't know. It's got me thinking, but there is more evidence to prove that Venom is technically alive, because his part of him is still in the MCU, if you remember the post-credit scene. Now, technically, the opening of this movie slightly retconned that, because in the post-credit scene, Tom Hardy mentions about going to New York to see Spider-Man. In the opening scene for Venom 3, he does not say that. They reshot this entire thing, but still, don't believe that, oh, they took away the symbiote, so Tom's not gonna get the black suit in the MCU. No. It's still there. It's still there. It just dropped there, and then once he had back, another bit of him got dropped there, and technically, I don't know. Just overall, the black goo of Venom, the symbiote, it's still in the MCU. We just don't know how the hell it's gonna go from Mexico to New York City and latch on to Peter Parker, who, say if he dies and Venom saves him, yeah, he will have the Codex, and that's how he'll probably fight off Null in Spider-Man 4. That is if he is really gonna fight off Null in Spider-Man 4, and if Spider-Man 4 is really gonna be a multiverse movie, or, oh, no, it's still gonna be a street-level movie, which I am so conflicted. I mean, I was agreeing with everyone, like, don't turn this into a multiverse movie, but having to hear rumors, I'm like, damn it, Sony, you have me hooked on, so I don't know. We know when Spider-Man 4 is coming out in theaters, July 24th, 2026, so we shall see. Especially next year once we get some leaked set photos, because we're definitely going to get that. But yeah, it won't be the last time we see Null, which I am excited to see Null. Just don't know when will be the next time we see him, whether he'll be the main villain for Spider-Man 4. I mean, like, he's a massive villain, a powerful villain, more powerful than freaking Thanos himself, which I've already said that probably twice now on the channel. I don't know. But overall, I'm just gonna be back and forth on my rating for this, because yeah, I could say it's the best in the trilogy, which yeah, it is. But if I were to pick which would be my personal favorite, it might have to go with Let There Be Carnage. But again, I'm gonna save my thoughts for my actual movie review. Overall, I just want to say that I'm glad I saw this in theaters 3 times, because this is definitely a movie I enjoyed coming out 2024. It's a lot more better than Joker 2. We got to see Eddie and Venom for the last time. That is, unless they return in a later Marvel project, which we shall see. And, oh yeah, I overall enjoyed it, having to see it 3 times. Sure, I got my nitpicks, but like I said, I love this movie. I overall love all 3 Venom movies, and I'm happy we got a trilogy, even though he did not get the White Spider logo, and he did not fight off Spider-Man. Like, this is gonna be the closest thing we're gonna have to Tom Hardy's Venom going up face-to-face to Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which is through a freaking TV screen. But here's something that is bothering me that probably will have me hold back on my rating on, like, oh, I can't give it a 9 out of 10 just because of this. And that is Sony. Oh, Sony, when I get my hands on you. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, they reshot the opening scene of that post-credit scene from No Way Home, which means they did lots of changes in this movie. Similar to what they did for Morbius and freaking Madam Web. Of course, with a few differences here and there. I mean, technically, it's the same thing. They've always done changes last minute for their Sony movies. And this is something I've come to realize. The reason they're making these movies without Spider-Man is just so they can keep the rights. They have to have a movie out every 4 years or something. It was explained in a spoiler talk from 3C Films that I was watching yesterday. I'm like, well, I thought I had a feeling, so that explains why they like to make solo villain movies. Just so they can keep the rights.
We also have to remember, the main reason this type of stuff gets made, these movies are made, is so Sony now has like an infinite money glitch with keeping the Spider-Man rights. I don't know how many of you guys remember this, but for Sony to keep Spider-Man and make movies without them having to go back to Marvel, it's in their contract that they must have a Spider-Man movie made every 4 years, or like in development every 4 years. So every time there's a 4-year period, there must be a Spider-Man movie in development. If they go outside that window, if they don't meet that window, they break their contract and the rights revert back to Marvel. And well, that's why Spider-Man was always rebooted very quickly. After they were done with Tobey, they quickly moved on to Andrew within a 4-year window. After they were done with Andrew, they moved on to Tom Holland within a 4-year window because the contract said so. Now, so we don't get tired of Spider-Man and we can still, look forward to his appearances in the future. What's their goal? Spin-off movies, baby. They're Spider-Man movies without him in it, but they're Spider-Man movies. Madam Web, Morbius, Kraven. It's just their infinite money glitch. I honestly think Sony is fine with these movies flopping as long as it gives them a couple year break so they don't have to rush their next Spider-Man movie and damage their brand, you know, because I think that's their ultimate goal. As long as the Spider-Man movies are the huge profit winners and they keep getting $2 billion movies like with No Way Home, they're like, hey, we can afford a flop or two. So that's why.
Sony, look, I don't know why you're doing villain movies. You should be focusing on making other Spider-Man movies. Besides the Spider-Verse films, make a Spider-Man 2099 movie or a Spider-Gwen movie. Just anything that has Spider-Man in it. I mean, we have a Spider-Noir show coming out on Amazon Prime. That I'm excited for. Still, though, I want to realize that it makes sense why they're doing this. I don't know why I had not realized this sooner, but just, yeah. But overall, I think my biggest negative is probably going to be some of the changes they've made. Because who knows what this movie was originally going to be. We know for sure that Venom and Eddie were going to go after Spider-Man, but they can't kill him because he's a 10-year-old, and they were going to have to mentor him, protect him from Toxin with a symbiote army, which I guess they're sending the whole army of symbiotes in Spider-Man 4, because that's something I did hear that could happen in the 4th movie. We could see an army of symbiotes. And watching the first teaser trailer, I knew that, no, I'm not getting the vibes of that. Is that plot leak even real? And the lady doctor named Dr. Teddy Payne, if I pronounce her name correctly, I don't know, I'm not very good at remembering names. I heard she was going to be Eddie's new love interest and that she would have the symbiote scream. She does not get that. She has the symbiote Agony in this movie, who was leaked through the Fortnite stuff, so yeah, I kind of knew she was going to pop up in the movie, just didn't know when. But still, I'm just thinking about it. No, yeah, they definitely made some changes to this movie. And just, I don't know if I could bring up all the changes from my review. Still, like I've already said, I would like to save everything from my actual movie review. This is just like quick thoughts, you know, because just, just like I've mentioned earlier, I wanted to see both Venom 3 and Joker 2 on the same day as a double feature, which is why I'm wearing this shirt. I've been saving this shirt since like June of this year. But yeah, reason for that is because I just like the fact we ended up getting both of those movies in the same month, because 5 or 6 years ago, 12 or 13-year-old me would have been losing my mind about it. With that being said, that's all I shall say for this double feature movie vlog. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I'm going to continue watching Abigail. Hopefully I'm able to post a review of that sometime this week, as I'm just trying to watch any other scary movie that came out this year, because I feel like I barely have watched any scary movies in the month of October. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next movie vlog. Peace out.
Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your